So the prisoners, starting on June 7th, began refusing to eat. And then on June 17th, they received court orders. So only 10 days later, the DOC got a judge to sign court orders to begin force feeding them by shoving a tube down their nose. And this is a letter where we heard about that. They got a court order to tube feed us. The guards on first shift were retaliating real hard on me, especially Joseph Beam. I would love for you to see the video of June 20th, 2016, 12 p.m. Joseph Beam basically battered me in front of everyone and no consequences. He even interfered with the tube feeding. While the nurse was putting the tube down my nose, Beam pulled away the water from me so that I would choke on the tube. They put water to lubricate so the tube goes down so it doesn't catch in their esophagus and tear their esophagus, which is potentially fatal injury that can happen if you're force feeding somebody and you're not careful. And the guards clearly are not careful, and the nurses and the staff are clearly not being careful. Joseph Beam battered and assaulted me on video on June 20th around 12 noon, yet no consequences. And when I tried to file a complaint with the prison institution complaint examiner, T. Moon, they keep preventing me from processing my complaint. She claims I bring up more than one issue, and she is doing this to prevent me from exhausting my administrative remedies. They know I only have 14 days to file a complaint, and without a complaint on file, I can't file a lawsuit if I choose to do so. I told the warden what T. Moon was doing, and he just laughed. T. Moon is notorious for covering up for prison guards. In fact, there's a secret John Doe's file on her in Dodge County for the same issue, yet she's still working in Waupun. Beam, the guy who assaulted him, also has like thousands of complaints against him. There was an investigation into conduct at Waupun where they uncovered thousands of things, and half of them were this one officer who still works there, is still assaulting people, and the DOC has that officer's back regardless of how terrible he acts. Yet she's still working for Waupun, doing her same old tricks and high-fiving the guards every time they do something unethical. Wisdom has a great idea about having an independent board come in to review all the complaints against prison guards. Perhaps it's time to bring up that issue. The prison complaint system only works to cover up for guards. They never side with the prisoner. It's time to police the police. It's a new era. The first three that they got court orders to force feed are the leaders, the most like charismatic leader people, which is further evidence that they're doing the force feeding not out of health concerns, medical necessity, or anything like that. They're doing it to break the strike. They're doing it to inflict pain and torture people in order to get them to stop refusing food.